Okay. Hi guys. I got a couple of questions as to what do I do, when, how, the whys, the which. So I decided to come in and make this video. Now my routine hardly ever changes. It's basically the same thing. My hair likes to stick to one thing. Whenever I change, my hair starts to act up, and when it starts to act up, I have to usually go back to my regular routine or find ways of reversing the acting up of my hair. So first things first, don't make it too long. This is my favorite deep conditioner, and this big bottle is really cheap. It's like $20 for this big bottle. But don't say I say, yeah. That's so cool. It has an expiry date. It's expiring next year. But molasses is a thing that you can keep for years. Yeah, you can keep it for a couple of years and it doesn't spoil, but I say expiry date here. Okay, so what I would do, I would mix a half teaspoon of marshmallow root powder with a half teaspoon of gotu kola, some call it bring raj powder, a quarter teaspoon of horsetail powder, a half teaspoon of amla powder, quarter teaspoon of yucca root powder, same quarter teaspoon of sage powder. Now this slippery M powder, I use a half of a teaspoon because I like it because it gives me slip, and mixed together with the marshmallow root powder it gels up. So when I mix the molasses with water, it becomes like a gel, so it's easier to apply to the hair. And last but not least, my rose hip powder. Really like that concoction. I've been using that since last year, November or October, somewhere around there, and I really love it. When I leave it on overnight, I sleep, I get up, I rinse it out. It really clumps the hair together nicely, for all of you who want that curl pattern look. It comes the hair together really nice. After I do all this and I get up, I use my clay mixture. I won't show you the bottle but I'll show you the consistency. I make this clay wash myself. This is it. You can see it's not runny. It's not runny, but it's not too thick. It's a tad bit runny. But it's not too thick. And it's smooth. You see that nice film it leaves there on your hand. And this is what I use to cleanse my hair and scalp. Some baking soda in here, yes, for you pH balance people. I use baking soda. I love it. It stretches out my hair. It doesn't do it anything. My hair still has a curl pattern at the end of my wash day, so it really doesn't do me anything. And it just smells so nice. Yeah, that's because of the essential oils in it. I'm sorry. I will not share this recipe right now because I want to use this for a month first, and then I'd share the recipe with you guys. But I can tell you it's clay, baking soda, and some other stuff. Reason why I like it this way is because just mixing I don't like my clay thick. Like as I said before in some of my previous videos, I don't like how clay is thick and then plastered onto the hair. To me, clay doesn't have to be put on that thick to reap, the benefits or the effectiveness of it. So I don't do that. Moving on. After I'm finished with my clay wash, I'd come in the bathroom. My hair would be in sections, and I posted a video about my hibiscus mix. I mix it up and then I throw it and squeeze it into the hair, and as my flowers are fresh, I get the gel consistency. So it sounds as if you're squeezing gel into your hair, but it leaves the hair smooth. What I would advise you to do, I leave it in because I don't really mind, but hibiscus is a sort of thing, it dries and it is like a film on the skin, and some people wouldn't like that. So if you're using hibiscus now, I haven't used the powder to see, but I doubt you'd experience that sort of feeling with the powder. But if you use like the regular flowers, you're gonna experience that film. I like the film on my hair because it leaves it smooth, but as I said, some people, if they're using the fresh flowers, may not like the film. So what you want to do is, after you leave it on forever long, you lightly rinse to get some of that out. And then last but not least, I finish up all that with my shea butter mix, my hair butter. It's not runny, doesn't fall out, but it's very creamy. It's very, very creamy. And that's pretty much what I do. Yeah, so for all the people who's been asking, that's pretty much all. No big da nothing extensive. And as I said, make everything myself, so it's quite easy for me. I just prep everything the night before. Or the molasses treatment, I do that on the spot because as soon as you add water, as I said, the powders begin to gel, and I just leave it for probably 10 to 15 minutes for it to become really nice and thick and jelly, and then I apply it, put a bag on, go to bed till the next morning. So that's pretty much what I do. Oh, and yeah, maybe want to remind my hair is up on this protective styling challenge with Spicy Naturals. I'll put the link in the description box, and gosh, I hope I remember. I'll put the link in the description box so you guys can see it. Let me do a spin. This is something like the tuck and roll, but I don't like hairpins, so I use my Goody RHS barrettes, and they pretty much do the same thing. So, so that's just my short video, and I'll be leaving now. Oh wait, no, I can't leave yet. Oh, and on my edges, since I do too much two-strand twists and stuff like that, I have an oil mix that's on my Facebook page. I'll post the link at the bottom. And that's pretty much what I use to keep my edges soft. They're growing out so they don't look as roly-poly and bushy as they did before. I do that to the back too. And in a week, I would just spray with some glycerin and water and curl up, my moisturizer type thing. Yeah, I really don't do much. And then I'm going back to work, so I really won't have time to do much anyway. But I'll see you guys later.